good morning, my people. Top of the top. Peace to everybody out there this morning, this Thursday morning. Hope everybody's feeling great and good. Starting off by thanking the big fella for allowing us to wake up to see another day. Um, just for us to open up our eyes, stretch, yawn, breathe. Another minute, another hour, another second. We always have to thank him for that because he didn't have to wake us up. Um, you're waking up with no pains, no aggravation, no anything. And if you are, still hope that you are, you're in good condition. Safe travels to everybody out there moving around, everybody going to school, going to work, coming from work, wherever you are going, wherever you need to be. Please arrive there safe. No rushing to get to where you're going. 'Cause just remember, your job can be replaced, but your life can't. So no driving crazy, trying to get to work. No breaking your neck for the boss, because the boss could care less how you get to work as long as your ass get there. So let's take our time getting to where we gotta go. I hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day. And everybody woke up in great spirits. Good morning on this Throwback Thursday. Today is a special day. Every day is a special day, but this day in particular, for me and the missus, today had made our 5th year anniversary being married. Wow, 5 years. Crazy. So we're going to get into that. And this is still the morning chop up. So we're going to get into that and a whole bunch of other stuff. If it's your first time coming over here, put your seatbelt on, sit back, relax, grab you some breakfast, coffee, whatever it is that you have in the morning, or maybe you're not a breakfast person, but just sit back and enjoy because I promise you this content over here is really like no other. It's really like no other. We don't chatter over here. We don't run our mouths. We don't wait for stories to hit YouTube or hit the internet so we can go run and talk about it like a little bunch of girls. We don't do that over here. We hold it down. We create our own content. Rather people think it's interesting or boring, who cares? It's content. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button on your way in and on your way out. Ladies and gentlemen, newcomers, old comers, doesn't matter. Everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast and welcome to the Morning Chop Ups. Mike, what up? I see you. I see you. Appreciate you. Thank you. BBO, what's up, my guy? Go subscribe to BBO Sports. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Hope my brothers are feeling blessed out there. It's early in the morning. So let's get it. Oh man, this feels a little it doesn't feel awkward, but just saying 5 years. Um 5 years is it's not a lot, but it's a lot. Um because I never thought I would get here. Never thought I would be in this position. It took a lot to get here. Still going through a lot of shit. But it's something special. Um, Shout outs to my missus who went through a lot with baby girl, man. Yes, it is. It is. It's a lot. Now, I remember telling you guys about the day we met. That was 2 days before my birthday. I told you that story, but I gotta continue. I gotta finish it off, leading to what it led up to today, what you see today. Yes. So I told y'all after I met her, 2 weeks after I met her, we got together and I decided to tell her, yo, listen, what we doing? I know it's 2 weeks and we don't know each other like that, but it was something about her that made me say, you know what? I don't know. Let's take a chance to see where it goes. And believe me, when I got with her, it was a lot of luggage she had. There was a lot that I had. It was like it was too much going on where I was almost like, yo, you know what? I got to get the fuck out of here before I hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of shit that I watched her do help a lot of people in her life that weren't shit. They still are not shit still to this day. Um, but we tested sickness and health. I remember a couple months after getting with her, she got real sick. Miss Duck got real sick. Uh, she had got food poison. And I remember I had just started this job, this porter job I had just started. And when she got sick, I was going to the hospital with her, and my regular routine became going to work, then coming home and going straight to the hospital. And it was crazy because this is as the months are going by, we started doing so many things together that we were doing before even getting married. But as that whole 2018 summer went by, I was sitting by thinking, because mind you, it was January of 2018. So by the time the summer came, I'll say about July, August, I start plotting. I'm start thinking, right? You think when you with somebody, you go, okay, I don't have to necessarily marry them now, but I do got to make a decision on what it is that I'm gonna do. Bay, I see you, my Alabama/Cali sister. What are you gonna do? So I start sitting around thinking and thinking and thinking, and I'm like, you know what? There she go, right there. That's crazy. Good morning to my beautiful woman, my best friend, my ride or die, my partner in crime, my world, my everything. Mrs. Duck, what's up, baby? I was just telling the story. So I'm sitting here thinking, after all this I've been through with her, um, I could walk away from this, or I can make it happen. Appreciate you, D Free. Or I could spend the rest of my life with her. I start plotting now. Now this is the part y'all gonna laugh. Put your seatbelt on for this. Y'all gonna start laughing. So the minute I decided to go make a down payment for a ring, I had to move in a way where I didn't want her to know what I was doing. But before doing it, I was talking to her people about it. I was talking to a lot of her people, hoping that they don't go back and tell her, because you can't trust black folks. We got big ass mouths. We don't know how to keep shit to ourselves. So I'm telling them, and I could have did it without telling anybody. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. You don't necessarily have to tell anybody, but it's out of respect. Because I could have just went and did it and whatever. So I'm telling people, not a whole bunch. I'm plotting. So now it's time to go pay for the ring. So I start going around to the, jewelry places. I'm trying to look for something official. Um, Found something. I finally found a store. I'm looking at rings. Mind you, I should have had somebody with me because I don't know shit about looking for no rings. It's different when you're going to get rings for yourself. When you're going to get a ring for a woman and it's you plan on proposing, you gotta have everything together. Going around, I'm searching and I'm looking and I'm like, fuck, I can't find the right ring. And I'm getting tight because I'm like, shit, I can't find the right ring. So doing the dudes in the store is like, okay, what kind of ring? And I'm like, yo, I'm about to propose to my lady. Oh, okay, my friend. Why didn't you say that? I'm like, I did say that. The fuck you mean? What you thought I was here to give her a fucking promise ring? Like, dog, like Can I get the ring so I can get the hell out of here? Because at this point I'm nervous, and I didn't want nobody to see me in there because you know people are nosy. After I'll say probably after a couple of days, because I think I left and was just like, yo, I can't find the ring. Fuck it, I'm out of here. I ended up going to another store that was next to it and found one. And I was like, okay, I don't have all the money in the world, but this right here will do. After looking at it, the dude was like, he gave me a price on how much it was. I started to take that ring and throw it back in his face. I said, you out your goddamn mind, homie. For me to pay this for her, she'll have to be with me forever. It wasn't a whole bunch, but it was a whole bunch, if you know what I mean. Damn, I do not like the way I made my tea. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta stay. Just hold on. Pause for 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. So, after me finding the right ring that I needed, like I said, he told me the price, and I'm looking at this dude like, nah, son, that's not. I'm a fucking dishwasher, a porter. How the hell am I paying this much for that? No way. So I'm like, yo, I'm not paying for this shit, man. So, but I thought about her. I thought about Mrs. Duff. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, now this is only 8 months into the relationship. It's not like we have been together 8 years. This is 8 months into the relationship. Feel me? Rosetta, I see you, sis. What's up? Dropping the tea. What up? So this is 8 months into the relationship. I started thinking I didn't have to do it. I could have easily said, "Won't you wait?" Because we had a lot going on at the time. I could have waited a year or two. You know what I'm saying? I could have waited 3 years and just been like, hold on, let's see where this go first. But it was something about it that said, you know what? Take a chance on this. Take a chance on it, and I'm a chance taker, even when shit go wrong. But 8 months into the relationship, I was like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Especially, I know she wanted to be married. She wanted to be married. I've always wanted to be married. So I finally say, you know what? Go ahead and pay for the ring. When the dude told me, yo, there's a down payment, I said, oh, I can do like layaway. Because mind you, you gotta understand, I'm not used to going for rings. I know about layaway, but I'm not used to going for rings. I'm used to getting whatever I'm getting and getting the fuck out the store. So when he says, yeah, you can pay for it, and I said, oh, okay, copy. When he told me that, I made it my business that every time I got paid, I would get paid on what was that? Thursdays, I think. I don't think it was Fridays I was getting paid. I think it was Thursdays. Might have been Fridays or Thursdays. It was one of those 2 days. But when I would get paid, I would take my ass and I would disappear from Mrs. Duck. But every time I disappeared from her, she never understood where I was going. I'd be like, yo, I gotta go and go do that thing, man. I got some shit I gotta go do. She would look at me like, that thing? What is that thing? Nah, I can't tell you now. I can't tell you now. Because I was already plotting. Now, this is the killer part. Put your seatbelt on. I just want y'all to pay attention because I'm going to land my plane in a second. And when I tell y'all this, y'all going to be like, get the fuck out of here. No, serious. So I did this probably for about a month. where I was going to pay for the ring for a month. Probably was about a month and a half. I was going to pay. I was giving these people anywhere from probably, because when you pay for something, you can go in and get $5. You can go give $20, just as long as you keep up with the payment. Being that I wanted to rush the process, I started going from giving like maybe $10 to $25. I started upping it, so I'm like, all right, I don't want it to be where when it's time for me to propose, I can't get it because I still owe. Like, that makes sense, right? It makes a whole lot of sense. So every week I had to keep going there. But every week I had to look for a reason to get away from her. But the crazy thing about it, I wasn't just going on paydays. I used to go when it wasn't payday. I would just take money, whatever I had, and I would go. It would be on a Sunday I would leave her. It would be on a Saturday I would leave her. It would be on a Tuesday. Mind you, it's summertime. Well, no, well, at this point, yeah, it's summertime. So we talking late, we talking August. And I spent the whole month of September still paying. Still paying. But now, like I told you, I'm starting to up it now. Now I'm giving like $50. And I'm like, you better fucking marry this. Oh, man. If she say no, drop kick her. All this money you spending because you can't get this shit back. I know I can't get none of it back, man. I can't get none of it back. So I'm like, she better say yes, goddammit. And so the whole month of September goes by. Now, let me take it back a little bit. The thing was not just to marry her, but it was to propose to her on her birthday. So her birthday, of course, y'all know, is the 17th of October. I planned on proposing, and it's crazy how I was able to do it just in time to have that ring out, because I had some concern. You're not going to have this ring out in time to propose. You're just not. So you might mess all this up if it don't go the way. So I had to let them know, listen, this is what I'm doing, but I'm going to need this ring out before the 17th. Matter of fact, not even the 17th. I proposed actually the 16th, going into the 17th. But I'm like, look, man, I need this ring out before the 16th, before the 17th or whatever. I need this ring out. So tell me what it is or how much do I owe. They'll give you how much you owe. Yo, how much I owe now? Yo, you owe $100 and some dollars. I start doing the math. I start looking at my pay. I start going to work, putting extra hours in. If they asked me to stay, I would stay, even though I would want to go home, but I knew I needed to get that ring out. So I'm like, okay, damn, I came a long way. I owe $100 and some dollars. I could have killed it all in one shot, but I said, nah, let me just keep paying the way I pay. I ended up getting the ring out. I want to say maybe the week that I proposed. Maybe it was probably the week before. It was one of those weeks I got it out. And now when it's time for me to go get the ring, this is when I'm like, okay. Like, yo, my friend, you paid everything. The ring is good to go. It's yours. I walk out with the ring, but there's a problem, y'all. Ask me what's the problem. I got the ring in my hand. Ask me what's the problem now. Now, you're probably thinking, Duck, it should be no problem. You got the ring. Ask me what's the problem. Y'all want to know what the problem was? Oh, you know what? Hey, Mike, shut your mouth. Mike, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Mike. My, Mike, we had two problems. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what the fucking problem was. The problem was the size was fucked up, and I never told my wife this. Right. The second one is where y'all about to trip. There wasn't no ring in the box. There wasn't no ring in the box because he sent another dude that had nothing to do with me even being there getting the ring to give me the shit. I didn't even bother to look at the ring because I was nervous. I get halfway home and I decide to go glance at it. I go, let me make sure none of her peoples are around. Okay, my mind is playing tricks on me on some Scarface shit, right? I know there's a ring in here. Maybe I'm just too nervous. Calm down, because I was sweating a lot that day. Calm down. There's a ring in there. What the fuck? Did they just get me? There's no fucking ring in here? So I runs back to the store. So a lot of y'all never see me walk in real life. You can tell I'm a New Yorker from 100 miles away because we all have a certain walk, especially when we piss. When we're about to do something, we got a certain walk, and you know something's about to happen. I get up in there, I'm like, yo, I come back in and he go, hey, my friend, my ass. Yo, homie, what's this? Where my ring? So now he like, loading. He go back there. He starts barking on the dude. And I'm like, yo, homie, how you give me a, you know what I'm saying? I paid a lot of money for this ring, man. Like, where the fuck my ring at? So, he goes back there. He goes, I'm sorry. Gives me a ring, even gives me a better box. Now he ups it. Gives me a better box, whatever to put it in. He give me that. I'm like, yo, don't fucking do that, man. You almost caused me to wild out on you in here. So anyway, it's no big argument, right? Now, we still have a problem about the size, but I'm going to get to that later. I'm going to get to that. I'm coming into where I realized it was the wrong size, right? I'm coming back to the house, sweating bullets. I got the ring. She don't know. Miss Duck don't know I got the ring. Now I have to hide the ring, right? To make sure her nosy ass, because Mrs. Duck is very nosy. If she's here, she know I ain't talking shit about her. She's super nosy. I swear, that's probably the nosiest woman that I have ever met. I love her. She know I love her to death. That's my bestie. That woman nosy. So if she smells something that don't smell right, she's on it. If she sees something that don't look right, she's on it. If she hears something, she's on it immediately. So now I'm like, I gotta hide this ring from this woman. I done told all her people that this is going down her birthday week. If she finds this ring, how is she gonna act like it's a surprise if she saw it already? So now I gotta make sure she doesn't see it. So as her birthdays get ready to come in, that whole week I'm nervous. I'm going to work. I'm nervous. Yeah, I know dropping the T. I know. She definitely needs to know what's happening. So as we get close to her birthday, every day I'm walking out going to work, but I'm stashing the ring because I'm like, I don't need this woman to find it. I don't need her to find this shit. So I gotta put this shit up my pocket. I gotta put it in somewhere where she don't see it. Because if she sees it, it tells me after that, I knew you had this ring, I'm gonna be pissed. So let's speed it up a little bit. Now it's time for her birthday, but it's the day before her birthday. Now a friend of ours, birthday's actually the same week as Mrs. Duck. Her birthday's on the 16th. Mrs. Duck's birthday's the next day. We all decided to go to this club. This club that we go to, Crush, I'll see you. Soon as she told me that's where she was going for her birthday, I said, this is the perfect time to do it. You know what? She would be pissed because if she found the ring, it's like, oh shit. So that's why it's like, y'all are, people are good at acting like they didn't know about something when they knew about it, but you have to not let the person know that you knew about it. So you got to act like, oh my God, he proposed. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of better when you never saw it coming. So the week that we doing all this, I'm nervous as shit, y'all. I'm at work that morning. The 16th was a Friday, I think. I think Mrs. Duff, yeah, I think it was a Friday. So I'm nervous as hell. No, it's not a Friday because I got up and went to work the next day. So I forgot exactly what day it was on. But I'm nervous as hell. I'm at work. I'm nervous, right? Because all I got on my mind is I'm trying to get this proposal right. I'm trying to think of how am I going to do this. I never had to get on one knee and ask anybody anything. I didn't want to carry that ring around with me dropping the T because had I lost that ring, if somebody would have found it, all hell would break loose. So it was safer at home. I tell you what, I'd rather her found the ring in the house than for me to take that ring out the house. And let's say if I dropped it, put it somewhere, somebody found it and took it. Mm-mm. No, sir. That ring was $4,000. No cap. No cap. And I paid all that down payment. No cap. I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all. And I did that with a porter job, with a porter dishwashing job. That just shows you, fellas, anything is possible. You don't have to make $30 or $40 to get a ring or to take care of her. You're gonna make it happen. I mean, if you got $4,000 to pay right then and there, cool. But if you got to make a down payment because you don't have it like that, fellas, go do it. Do not let society make you feel like you gotta be making all this money just to be able to take care of your lady. What question, Vay? So I paid that. Now I can't afford to lose that. So I kept it home every day. Now, let me tell you when things got crazy. I took the ring out one day and we were in the room. There's a dresser that, right there, we keep our TV and everything on. I happened to take the ring out and put it on the dresser, but my dumb ass is forgetting that she's sitting right there in the room. And I didn't remember that I even put it there till I actually looked. And I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm talking to her, but I'm trying to distract her. I'm trying to get her to look somewhere else because all she had to do was look up and go, you bought me something? So when I got to distract her, I finally jumped up. And grabbed the ring and I kind of put it in my pocket like, oh shit. And I'm telling myself like, fuck. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Do you know if she would have saw that, it would have messed everything up? I'm like, you got to do better. You got to do better. Yo, I'm telling you, hey, Vay, had she saw that ring, that would have fucked everything up. I was like, yo, my God, don't let this woman see this ring, B. Please let her ass just be distracted. Let her look at her phone. Let her do whatever. But I was able to get out of there. Took the ring and I think I put it up in one of my coat pockets. I put it up in my coat pockets. I had to go to work. I'm like, I'm not taking this ring to work with me. Oh, Rosetta, I definitely slipped out on that one. Oh, I slipped up. I slipped up on baby oil and chicken grease that damn day. Oh, I definitely slipped up. I slipped up bad. I slipped up so bad. I was like, if she sees this ring, everything that you planned and worked for, not to say she wouldn't have agreed to marry me, but the feeling couldn't have been the same. Oh yeah, I'm deep. I'm very deep in the story. Hold on now. Hold on now. You think I'm deep in the story? Shit get deeper. Shit get real deep. Put your seatbelts on, because this shit is about to take a turn for the worse. I hope y'all got time today. I hope y'all ain't got nowhere to be, because this shit is about to get super deep. Josh, what's up, my guy? I appreciate you. So the day of, like I tell you, I get to work. I'm having my regular day. I'm a little nervous because I know tonight's the night. And I'm thinking of, what am I going to say? How am I going to say? So my day goes by at work. It's time to go home. Now, mind you, she's getting ready to go out. But I'm calling my sister-in-law, like, is she out the house? Because the thing is, I didn't want to pass her. I didn't want to see her when I came to the house. I needed her to be out the house. So I get back to my neighborhood, but now I'm hiding out where we live at. And I'm calling, like, yo. She's like, yo, she's getting ready to go. She's dressed. She's getting ready to go. My stupid ass, not knowing if that was for sure, go to the house, and I'm getting ready to come in. And as I'm coming in, my sister-in-law walks out. I said, yo, is she here? Nah, she left already. She's like, you got the ring? I said, yeah, not on me. The ring is in the house. I'm not carrying that to work with me. I said, but you got to give me a minute. I've been at work. I got to shower up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go with the dishwashing smell on me. I got to wash up. Let me wash up. I already had a fresh, at that time, I didn't even have a haircut. I kept my head bald. I had a bald head. I had no hair. So I didn't have to do all that. I just went and freshened up, put on some fresh clothes, grabbed the ring. But I'm still like, okay, how am I going to do all this? Shit. I started to get drunk, but I said, I can't do that. That's going to mess everything up. Get the ring. After doing what I need to do, go out. I stop at this store, grab her like some roses. I grab her some roses or whatever. So now I'm like, okay, I got to get on the bus, because I started to walk the way I was going. And I was like, nah, let me get the fuck on the bus. Nah, I didn't forget to take it out the pocket. I took it out the pocket because I remember where it was. I just didn't want to walk in the house and she was in there. I could have. Know what I mean? Thank you, Five. I didn't want to walk in the house and she was in there. So after I get everything and I go out, I grab the roses. I think I grabbed some balloons. Now I'm on my way. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just told so many people that, and the bar that we go to hang out, I told the bartenders. So we know them because since I met her, we have been going there. So the bartenders, they prepared for it. They knew about it already. So now she's the only one that don't know what's going on. Tiff is the only person out of everybody that don't know what's going on. The bartenders know, her friends know, co-workers. Everybody knows except for her. So, I didn't even tell you, before I even left the house, I was getting phone calls like, where you at? Where you at? She's here. She's here. And I'm like, yo, I'm coming. I get to the bar. I'm on the bus. I get off the bus. I'm walking the way I got to go. And it's like 3 of her people outside. One of her friends start crying as soon as they see me. I go, here we go with this shit. I said, oh, come on, man. Come on. I'm like, you all right? I said, oh, shit. Here we go. I said, I ain't even proposed yet. Hold on. Wait. Don't make me no nervous than what I am already. Just, she said, you ready? I'm ready. I need a couple shots of Henny though. Because I need to get this shit. I don't need too much where I'm drunk, but I need a couple shots of Henny. I get to the bar. I see everybody. Everybody know what it is as soon as I walk in. Even people that don't know who me and Tip are, the word already got around. There's about to be a proposal in here tonight. So now I'm like, shit. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm more nervous than Bernie Mac in Players Club when he was in the trunk. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. So now I see Tiff, give her balloons, give her the roses, kiss on the cheek. Now everybody's talking to me. What you gonna say to her, and what song you want to play for her? I'm like, man, hold on. Before we can even get to any of that shit, I need a drink. I need a drink. Because on all reality, I've been to work that whole day. I needed a drink, for real. I worked probably about 10 hours that day. Oh, yeah, I need a drink. It ain't nowhere hell I'm not about to get one. But then the bartenders is like, don't give them too much. Because I had a particular time I was proposing to her. So by the time I got in, I still had a little time. So now they like, yo, what song do you want to propose off? I said, a song? What the fuck am I proposing off a song for? Am I supposed to have a microphone where I'm able to talk to her? That totally went wrong. That part went so wrong right there. Eric Jordan, what up? Hey, yo, Eric, your joint's coming your way. So be on the lookout for it. And I'm like, a song? I thought I was just supposed to have the microphone, and something happened where the microphone was never given to me. Which I wasn't pissed about, but I didn't understand that. I was like, because I wanted everybody to hear what it was I had to say. So finally, I go to the DJ booth with her friend. Yo, you ever think of what song you want to propose off? And I'm like, I can't think of one, y'all. I'm like, a song I want to propose off? I thought I was supposed to be talking. Shit. Nothing couldn't come to my mind. But the first thing that came to my mind was a classic song that I came up listening to. And that was Tony Terry, With You. Y'all don't know who Tony Terry. I'm sure a lot of y'all know who Tony Terry is. With You. And I'm gonna tell you, I got a story behind that shit too. So I told the DJ, I said, yo, Tony Terry, With You. I could have played that, Josh Sanders, but you know what? So many people play that shit, that Let's Get Married. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's so many people play that. I wanted to think old school. And the first thing that came to mind was Tony Terry, With You. I said, oh yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, give me that. So now the thing is, when you hear that song, don't be near her. Be somewhere else. Yeah, I could have played that too, Rosetta, but the problem was I wasn't really thinking about playing no music, man. I was just going. I mean, the music could have came after. I wanted to get on the mic and say whatever it was that I needed to say, but fortunately, that didn't happen for whatever reason. There was issues with the mic, and I didn't want to procrastinate and waste any more time. So I just said, you know what? I don't need no microphone. I got the ring on me, and I was dressed appropriate for the occasion. I came in. I had a button-down shirt. I had white jeans on. I had these white Uptowns. She knew something was wrong because she said he dressed a little too clean. I was dressed a little too clean. I made it obvious, I guess. But, you know, she still didn't catch on. So after doing that, as soon as I hear that song, you, no, that's what I was supposed to have been doing. They had some issues with the microphone, and they were trying to fix it, but they just can't get the microphone fixed in time. And they could have turned everything down so I could speak, but it never happened. So I'm like, fuck. How the hell can I propose to her without me saying what I need to say? So I said it just enough where she could hear it, and the people that was around that could hear it. Because I was like, all right, forget this microphone. This microphone is a whole we don't have all night. And when I heard with you when the song came on, I crept up on her and I grabbed her, but she thought I was grabbing her to dance. I mean, did you just say you? No, this no. That's what I was supposed to be doing on the microphone, but it never happened. So I just said what I said to her. Told her how much I loved her, and even though it ain't been long with us, she's special, and I love you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but then this is where the killer part come in. So when the Tony Terry song come on, like I said, I grabbed her, I got on one knee, but when I got on the one knee, that's when she lost it. But then I realized I take the ring out, right? Fucking ring don't fit. It fitted just enough, but it was just like, oh. So now I gotta play it off. I gotta play it off. So I goes and put the ring on, right? I gotta play this shit off, man. This is why I love me, because I'm good at playing shit off. So I goes and say what I say, and at this point, she's already in tears. Her whole face is already messed up, and I'm like, shit. I go put the ring on, right? And I'm like, I put the ring on like this, right? I'm like, I said, don't worry about it, y'all. We'll fix that. Good morning, Miss Knight. I said, don't worry about that, y'all. We can fix that because it still fit on her a little bit. I just needed to go down, but it was okay. I fixed that, and I got up. I gave her a kiss. I gave her a hug, and she was. Oh yeah, but that was back then though, Eric Jordan. That was we wasn't worried about that. We had fixed that problem. I fixed that problem probably not too long after that. I had fixed that problem, and I was like, "Hey, dingbags, the size." I never went back to I never went back to that store anyway. I ended up going somewhere else to get something better for her. Gave her a kiss. We got up. We hugged. We took pictures. I'm gonna show you guys the original picture. See that picture that y'all see right now is my thumbnail. That's something else. But I'm gonna put the original picture up of what me and her looked like, because that's a cool thumbnail I got up there. I'm gonna take that off and put the original picture of what me and her looked like that night, so you can see. Oh, it was definitely all worth it. We partied. Everybody congratulated her. Even people that we didn't know congratulated us, and some of the people who know us from partying, they congratulated. They tried to get us drunk because the owner of the club came with a big ass bottle. I was like, man, I ain't drinking this shit. I gotta still work tomorrow. She gotta still get up. Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna drink partial of this shit, and that's gonna be it. The craziest thing though is that my video didn't go viral, but it ended up getting out there, right? And I knew everybody had their cam out, but I didn't know this shit was gonna go. My shit was like all over Facebook, like crazy. Because people were putting, they were tagging me and her in the video. And you know how when you do that, your peoples can see it, and then other peoples can see it. And I'm like, oh shit. So, you know, a lot of people was like, yo, you didn't invite me to it, and da 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 da, this and that. And I was never thinking about inviting a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really care about that. I was just telling the people that I needed to tell, because it wasn't really about that. It was about asking her to marry me. It turned out great. The craziest thing that happened to us is when we left the club that night. As we're walking out, everybody started like cheering and clapping for us. And I thought that was not strange, but I was like, oh wow, it was crazy. Now you call me crazy, y'all, because somebody said, yo, you only knew that chick for a couple months, man. Why the fuck would you propose to her? It's all the women in the world. You can have all the women running through New York City. Why you pick her? At this time, I'm 35, right? Why would you want to be 35 years old with a grandmother? She's in her 40s, but she got two grandchildren. You want to be with a lady that got grand fucking children? It's enough to just be with a moms with kids, but you with a grandmother. Why in the world would you want to be with a grandmother? I took a step back. I took a step back and thought about that. I thought long and hard about that. Damn. She's 40 something and she does have grandchildren. Do you want to be bothered with when her son comes and drop them off and you just want time with her, but then now you got to look at them? If you're marrying this is what you got to deal with. Every time they come over, this is the shit you got to deal with. Every time he needs a babysitter, this is what you, not a babysitter, because grandparents are really, they come next if something goes wrong with the kids. Is that what you want? Yo. And I thought about it and I said, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. I said, this is exactly what I want. Let me tell you something, family that's in here listening to me, they called me crazy. They called me crazy. Oh man, see, out of all the women in the world, what the fuck, bro? Why? You out here talking to a fucking grandmother. You're talking to a grandmother. I said, is this shit supposed to make me feel bad? Are y'all trying to make me feel bad? And the ones that's giving, who call themselves trying to give me advice, I'm like, y'all don't even have shit going on. Half of y'all still living with your mothers. What the fuck is we talking about? Y'all in your 30s living with your mother. What are we talking about? I started to realize who was for me after that. People didn't fade away from me, but I kind of saw the change of who was who. And as the time went on, I was like, I really started seeing who was for me. The first time I ever posted Tiffany up on social media, I had other women I was dealing with, but I wasn't dealing with them, if you get what I mean. Which means the year before, when I came out my other relationship, I started meeting women just on Facebook. Now, Vay, Rosetta, all the women and men that's in here, let's agree on something. Let's agree on something. Ladies, you can't mail your man, you can't mail a man your vajayjay, and fellas, we can't mail a lady our dang dangs. So if you in different states, that ain't really considered nothing. You can't do shit. We can't do shit but send each other dirty flicks and have nasty conversations. We can't do shit. Now somebody stop me when I'm wrong. It's one thing for somebody to come from a different state to come see you, spend time with you. You go to see them, spend time with them. But let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. So when I met her, Tiff, I had a lot of women I was talking to. But I also was coming out of a very fucked up relationship the year before. So I still was trying to find myself. So when you're single, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. And I'm not going to lie. Even after proposing, I still was battling with a lot of things that they were hard to let go. When you have so much done in your life, not to make excuses, it was hard to let go of a lot of things. I had a lot of things I was just like, nah, man. I'll let this go when I guess whenever it happens. So I started seeing the different phases of people and how they would treat me. And me and Tiff had a lot of shit going on because when I met her, it was a lot of shit where I was just like, is this shit really worth it? You got to be crazy to put yourself in this predicament. So sometimes some of the things that people were saying to me was starting to have an effect on me. Where I was sitting around starting to think, is this what you really want? Because you can get out now while you can. But once I made that proposal, I was like, man, I'm not going no fucking way. I'm here with her. I'm here with her. And I can tell y'all this because we family. But there was even a time, oh gosh, she's probably not gonna want me to tell this, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell it because this is the code, this is the no duck zone, so I can't duck this. There was even a time when Mrs. Duck was pregnant. Our first year together. But fortunately, it went the other way. Y'all don't believe me? You can have a conversation with Mrs. Duck. I never make up a lie like that. So that's why you always hear us say, yeah, we're gonna make a baby duck. We were there. We were there. We were there. We had about I'll say about a month. We had about a month in, and then the worst of the worst happened. And yeah, things happen. You know what I'm saying? You never ask God why. You never ask God why, because you can ask God why. Why, Lord? Why me and what did I do? And maybe it was too fast. Maybe it was, you already proposed to her, this and that. It's a lot. But yeah, so, when a lot of people go, yo, y'all need to make a baby duck. And I'm like, shit, y'all don't even know me. We had a month in and then, fortunately, that happened. But which that took a lot to get over. It took a lot. Yeah, I was supposed to be a father, and which I'm already a father because I have an 18 and 17-year-old. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I didn't really want any more kids. I always said if God blessed me with it, then I'll fine. God blesses you with something, you take it. You don't give it away. Um, I think maybe the timing was off. I had to mind you, this is all at the time of me proposing to her, everything, right? So it was so much happening at one time in the same year that I had to start questioning myself. You might be doing a little too much, bro. You done got with this woman in the same year. You get her pregnant. You propose to her. The only thing that went right out of all that was you proposing. But losing, not losing money or losing jewelry, or you losing your car, your house. That shit could be replaced. But another human is just like, that's some shit. She's just so cool. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. Um, so I had to be honest with y'all, man. I never really brought that to too many people's attention. Um, but we ended up getting over that. We ended up, it took a little time. It took some time to get over that, but we got over that. But I want to go back to the Tony Terry thing. What's so crazy is, right, me proposing off that song, I would say about a year later, if I'm not mistaken. It was probably about a year later, maybe sometime, might have been after we got married, that we ended up seeing him at a club. And there's a picture that I'm gonna put up with me, him, and Tiff. And I told him when we met him that, yo, I proposed to my wife you know off your song. And he thought it was amazing. I'm gonna put that picture up. I have that picture. I'm gonna put it up with me and him. But let's speed it up now to the day of the wedding, when it's time to get married, because that's what I really wanted to get to. When it's time to get married, when it was time to get married, that week, luckily I had my homies come and hold me down because I was a nervous wreck that week. I was so nervous that week. Like, you thought I was nervous for the proposal. I was nervous as shit that week. I was getting up that morning trying to figure out listen, I was all over the place. But luckily my homies came and stayed with me because that was the first time that me and Tiff, we couldn't see each other. We couldn't wake up to each other. So that was the first time I was like, damn, man, I ain't waking up to my baby. She's at her aunt house with her sister-in-laws and her people, and I'm at the crib with my homies. And I had to go shopping, and before that, I had to go shopping and go get my tuxedo. I had the dude that was my best man at the time, which he shouldn't have been because he was a piece of shit. Um, Me, him, my brother-in-law, we all went to go get something. You know what I mean? It was great. So the morning of the wedding, though, I want to get to that. The morning of the wedding, I wake up and I'm like, okay, today's it. Every dirty thing that you have done or whatever you used to doing, it's pretty much over now. It's over. It's hold on. So yeah, I was like, get yourself together this morning. This is it. My cousin called me. How you feeling? I'm like, cousin, I'm nervous, but I'm good. Got myself together. Got a fresh haircut. Shout out to my man, C Nice man, came and fixed me up. At this time, it wasn't even a haircut. I had braids at the time. I'm gonna show you the picture, y'all. I got braids. Matter of fact, if I could put the video up, I gotta see if I could put the video up, y'all. But I can't put the video up on Instagram. That's the crazy shit about it. I might have to send y'all the video. If I could get the video up on Instagram, that would be cool. I wish I would have had my YouTube channel then, where I could have had it up, because that would have been dope. But when I renew my vows, believe me, we're gonna make that live on YouTube. We're gonna definitely make that live. But the wedding was great. You know what I mean? I get there, I'm walking, because the wedding was right where I live at, not too far. Get there, I'm walking with my homies, I'm feeling good, looking good. I had a hard time renewing my vows though. Not because I was emotional, because I was nervous as shit. I said some shit that I shouldn't have said in the vows that had everybody laughing. But for the most part, it was good, man. It was great. Um, we danced, we did everything. We took pictures. At the time, COVID was still going on, so we was only allowed to have 35 people at the wedding, which I was like, "Yo, this shit sucks." And I didn't get to have all my family, like my main family. That pissed me off. That's why we're gonna go do something else where we can have more people come out. Cause I'm like, we got to do this over, man. We gotta make sure that everybody can come out. So we definitely gonna renew it. We got some time before we renew it. We got 5 years in, so we're not gonna wait too long to renew it, because I'm gonna be real with you. Um, this world we live in, you don't know how much time you got. You don't know. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. It's a lot. And you think you got 10 years to wait, and then something happens, and you be like, damn, I should have did it when I had the opportunity. So the renewing vows are gonna come sooner than what people think. We don't know if we got 20 years and shit, and some people wait 10 years, some people might wait 5 years. That's what we'll probably do. We'll probably get ours going 5 years from now. Um, so that's probably the plan, to get it 5 years from now. But hopefully, might be sooner than that, because times change. People in the family start passing. The people that you think will be here 2, 3 years from now, they're not here. People are just dying suddenly, man. So it's a lot. So you got to try to make things happen while people are here. So, but the wedding was great. We partied. It rained on that day, but you know what I mean. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate you, man. I hope everything good with you. So we had a great time, and me and Mr. Dupton had our battles. We done had our words. We done had our differences. We done said shit to each other. Not where it's got physical, but it happens. And let me tell you something. God will bring you together, but the damn devil will try to separate you. He will try to do it in any way that he can. Let me just give y'all advice on something. 'Cause I'm not perfect, but I can damn sure tell you this, right? This isn't even in regular relationships. And D Free used this yesterday. Keep people out of your business. Ladies, I don't care nothing about your aunts. I don't care nothing about your sisters. I don't care nothing about your homegirl that you grew up with and you knew her since the third grade. Unless you're being threatened, physical abuse, then that's something different. Fellas, keep your homies, your uncles, and whoever else out your business. Because once you put that shit out there, oh, y'all was just arguing yesterday, then now today y'all good? Nobody shouldn't even know that. Y'all good today? Because they'll be arguing today, and then they'll be loving on each other tomorrow, and then they'll be arguing, and then they'll be loving on each other again. That ain't nobody business. You got to move in silence. You got to know how to, I don't care what you feeling. You think because you can confide in a best friend or your aunt or they going to hold that shit. They ain't going to hold it. One thing about us black people, we got big fucking mouths. Man or woman, we got big mouths and we don't know when to shut up. Because that's our biggest problem on YouTube. We all talk too fucking much and don't know when to shut up. And we don't know how to mind our business. That's the best advice I could give to you also when being married. Because your loyalty is towards each other. It's towards the person that you marry. That's where the real loyalty lies. Believe it or not, my loyalty is towards my wife. So even when it comes to my immediate family, I'm like, nah, man, I'm not doing that, man. I got a wife to go home to. I'm not gonna be a part of that mess. Don't try to get me don't try to get me to be a part of your shenanigans. That's the best advice that I could give y'all. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Nothing's gonna be perfect. You're gonna have days where you're gonna question yourself and ask yourself, do I still want to be married? Should I be married? Do I miss the good old days of being by myself? Do I miss the good old days of me just going out and screwing whoever I want to screw, talking to who I want to talk to, and then come home to not answering nobody? Because we all have to face the fact that for some of us, some of us are just gonna live in this world by ourselves. For some of us, it's better that way. Because if you're not a people person, if you're not a person who like to be held or kissed or loved upon, then yeah, you might want to be by yourself. I got my days, and this is as real as I'm gonna be with y'all. This is the realest I'm gonna be with y'all. And I swear, people don't be real like this on the tube, man. Because they be too busy trying to sugarcoat shit to make it look like they something that they really not. I got my days I want to be loved upon, and then I got my days I don't want to be loved upon. Don't ask me what's wrong with me. Don't ask because I'm married. You should want to be loved upon every day. I don't know. Sometimes men, I don't want to say we funny, but sometimes we just go through what we go through. I don't know what it is. But what makes you a man is admitting that and addressing it and seeing if you can fix it. You're gonna have your days you want to be loved upon, and you just I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking for me, but you're gonna have days like that, ladies. You're gonna have days where you might want to be loved upon today and not tomorrow, or you want to be loved upon every day. Till it come a day where you just be like, not today. If y'all think this marriage shit is perfect, y'all out of your cotton picking mind. Cotton picking mind. It's not. Yeah, you gotta have some time. Sometimes you have to have time for yourself to get your thoughts together, not so you can go mess with other women or go mess with other men or whatever. Andrew, what's going on? Sometimes you just need time to think, to get your thoughts together. Show you stupid, Josh. You need time to get your thoughts together. And that's okay as a man because as men, our mental, I'm good, Andrew. How are you? Our mental already as men is not fully there. Our mental as men is not really there like that. A lot of us want shit to ourselves. We want it our way when we want it, and if we don't get it, all hell might break loose. Cause I'm like that sometimes. I need shit to go this way. I need shit to go this way, and if shit don't go this way, we might have a problem. Because what we got to do is restore order back into the homes as men, not little boys, but as men. We got to restore order. Because it's not like when our grandfathers was coming up or our great grandfathers. We living in different times. This world we living in is fucked up. And it's not about to get no better. It's about to get much worse. So I say all that to say, fellas, just know that even with getting married, you're going to make some mistakes. You're not going to be perfect. My wife gets mad at me because I don't like people telling me they love me. I tell it's not that I'm going to show me not to tell. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, and for that, Mike, people probably think that you're weird. Like, the fuck is wrong with Mike, man? We are men, as men, we're stuck in our own ways and we have our reasons for being the way we be, but sometimes we're just trying to protect who we are. And it's not about showing that we're a man. Sometimes we're just trying to protect who we are. We're not out here trying to intimidate people and poke our chests out and to try to get people to think that we the biggest, baddest motherfuckers walking around. We're not. Thank you, Bae. We're not. But sometimes we all trying to protect who we are. And that's it. I mean, that's how I feel. Sometimes I'm trying to protect my feelings. So if I act a certain way or be a certain way, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. But fellas, ladies, if you have somebody out there that you've been dating, um, and it might have been a couple of months, I don't know how long it's been with you and the other half, whatever, and you ever decide to go make that move, take this with you. No matter what anybody says or how they feel about the person that you're dating, if that person makes you feel good, if that person makes you feel good about being alive and they put a smile on your face and they make sacrifices for you, they make time for you when you are down and they tell you that it's going to be all right, that you'll be all right, and they'll take the shirt off their back to give to you, and that's the person that you want to be with, then I suggest you go make that move. What I suggest you don't do is waste your time, waste that person's time when somebody else can be with that person. Do you know how many people in this world have been with somebody 20 fucking years, 20 years, and they have not said I do, but then they're going to tell you that marriage ain't for everybody. Marriage ain't for everybody, but you're going to spend 20 or 30 years with somebody. We don't need to get married. We've been together 20 years. People be knowing what they doing. If you got something going on, you try to protect your investment. Once you get married, you put that investment up on the line because something can happen, right? You got a business or anything, something go wrong, you cheat on her, she cheats on you. We know how this shit is about to go. We know how this shit is about to go. BC, I see you, my guy. So when you're looking at these people that have been together 20 years and they trying to give you advice because they telling you, I'm telling you, I've been with my lady 20 years. You've been with your lady. Your lady. Did you marry her? All right, then, man, get the fuck out of my face, man. I don't want to hear that. 25 years you've been with her. You telling me y'all ain't made nothing happen? So y'all just together because y'all used to being together? You ain't giving me no advice. I don't give a shit what you talking about. Because you don't know the humps and hurdles I had to go through to get to where I'm at. There's no way in the world if I didn't really want to marry my wife, I wouldn't have made the down payment on no fucking ring. I wouldn't have went through what I went through, putting the extra hours in and work. I did that. Nobody came to me and said, here's this money for you to get this ring for her. I had to go wash dishes. I had to go take out garbage. I had to deal with all chefs in the kitchen and their crazy ass mouths and shit. Because this is what I wanted. I mean, I was working anyway, but this is what I wanted. I'm just saying, babe. I'm just saying. I don't care if nobody feels some kind of way. Because y'all people that been together 20 or 25 years, you can't tell me shit. You ain't married. Marriage, and that's something different. Then we can talk. But if you got somebody you want to be with, man, go ahead and do it. Because you're gonna start finding out. Yeah. I did what I felt was right. But I'm gonna be real with you, right? I'm gonna be real with you. If you're out of work and you have a woman or anybody that can sit there and understand what you're going through, and it's not just about the money, and they telling you it's gonna be all right, baby, we gonna make it, we're gonna get by, it's gonna be okay. Hold on to that person. Don't take advantage of them, but hold on to them. Because nowadays, this world that we live in, a motherfucking woman will put your ass out. Thank you, Andrew. Andre, I mean, they'll put your ass out. They will put your ass out. So if you got one like that, you might be able to find another woman, but you might not find one exactly like that. It's hard. We living in some tough times that we living in the world of what have you done for me lately? That's the kind of world we live in. What can you do for me? When they say money's the rule of all evil, God damn it, they not lying. What the fuck can you do for me? Because unless you could do something for me, get from around me, man. You can't do shit for me. See, Tiff is not just my wife. That's my business partner. That's my best friend. Anything that happens with No Doug Zone, she's behind the scenes. She's responsible for a lot of shit. What you see me wearing right now, she's responsible for this chain you see right here. It ain't $1,000 fucking chain. It don't matter. It's the thought that counts. This little shit right here. Shit like that. Every time you see merch come out, that's her. Yeah. We living in scary times where you're going to need somebody. You're going to need somebody. And it's hard right now because everybody's looking to get something from somebody and not just sex. What can you do for me financially? But with me and Tiff, it's never about the money. God has blessed us with money that we didn't even know where it came from. All I know is that we looked up and we were going where we wanted to go. It's deeper than money. But if y'all ever in a situation where you're dating somebody after 6 months, 8 months, they decide to take it a step further, you might not necessarily, I mean, if you don't feel that way, then let that person know that. Don't lead them on. Oh God, I said yes because he had a ring that was worth $3,000 or whatever. So I said yes. Nah, man, if that person ain't making you feel how they feel about you, that shit is a no-go. Don't waste your time. Mom's 200 a week for it. Damn. You said 200 a week? That was you just giving The 200, or was that child support? Because you know how that shit go. Well, if it couldn't have been child support because you wasn't giving it up, they take it. So if you was just being kind, just giving. You know what's so crazy about that though? You know what's so crazy about that? They'll say $200 ain't nothing. Shit, $200 is a fucking lot if you ain't got it like that. Because you got some motherfuckers that ain't giving a woman nothing. Won't even give her nothing. Here's $50. We got 3 kids. What the fuck is $50 gonna do? Well, that's all I can give. Nah, that's all you want to give, you cheap motherfucker. How the hell you gonna give $50? This woman got 3 children, but you got a $200 pair of sneakers on your feet. The math ain't mathing, baby. The math ain't mathing. Yeah. You know what, babe? I don't know what your situation is right now, but eventually, when you move on in life, it'll probably happen for you again, babe. It'll probably happen for you again. You're a very beautiful woman. You seem like you have a great personality. It'll happen for you again, unless you don't want it to. See, because we control what we want to happen or not. If we don't want it to happen, then it ain't gonna happen for us. It ain't gonna happen for us because, like I said, that person has to feel the same way about you the way you feel about them. Listen, I don't care how good your JJ is or how good your. It don't matter if that person don't feel the same about you. It's a wrap. Jay Gibson, what's up, my brother? It's all about feelings. It's all about feelings. How you feel about me. And most importantly, do I feel the same about you? And after we get to know each other, are you that important for me to introduce to my family, or do I keep you as a secret? No, I'm serious, babe. I'm serious about that. You're a beautiful person. Um, a lot of you guys are in here. A lot of y'all. A lot of y'all are beautiful people, and beautiful is not always what looks. It comes from here. It ain't always about looks. It's not always about looks. So, and that's what we all got to stop looking at. I mean, looks count to a certain degree, but let's be honest. Everybody ain't gonna look like Beyonce. Everybody ain't gonna be Ashanti. Everybody's not gonna be Halle Berry. Everybody's just not gonna be that. Because those pretty ass people that y'all like will be the same ones that play your ass. When you get a motherfucker that think they prettier than you, that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't need you, bitch. You know who I am? I'm the prettiest motherfucker walking around in my state. What? If you ever catch that dude in the mirror more than you gotta let him go. You gotta let him go. Yeah. If that dude is in the mirror more than you gotta let him go. He gotta go. I'm not saying he can't check himself to see what he look like, but he gotta go. He in the mirror brushing his hair with a toothpick in his mouth looking like Razor Ramon. He gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. He got to go. I'm sorry. He gotta go. He gotta go. Hey, beautiful. He gotta. Hey, beautiful. He gotta go, man. You gotta pack him up. You gotta pack him up. He gotta go. He gotta go, man. The fuck? Nah, he gotta go, man. You can't get in the bathroom because he hogging up the mirror. He gotta go. Dude got more grease in his hair than Kentucky Fried Chicken. He gotta go. Nah, he gotta go. You gotta pack him up. He gotta get up out of here, man. So don't think going for something pretty all the time means something. I've been with women who weren't that pretty, right? But just pretty enough to me to be with in public. And they had good hearts. But that's the problem. That's what we look at. We always look at baddies. Oh my gosh, she's a baddie. She a baddie. Yeah, she got a bad fucking attitude and a bad personality. I don't like her. Keep her away from me because I'll say something to her that it's gonna hurt her feelings. I'm trying to tell you, man, we be looking for the wrong shit. The wrong shit. Gotta pull it together. Gotta get it together. Never worry about what somebody gotta say about who you dating. Oh, my family might not like you. But if you like them, why the fuck you worrying about what the family gonna like? Because, then I gotta hear their mouths, and when I come over, I don't want to hear that. So getting rid of somebody because of what your family say will make the situation better. It'll make you feel better because of what they gotta say. So if they like him or if they like her, they get to stay. But if they don't, they gotta go. But did you ever take the time to stop to ask about how you feel? How you feel about it? Forget how they feel right now. How do you feel about it? I mean, I like you. We got a good thing going. What? You like me, and we got a good thing going. Well, I'll be damned. That's what everything. Yo, shut up, Josh. Josh, I'm not in the mood for your shenanigans today. We're not doing this today, Josh. Josh, we're not doing this today, bro. We're not doing this today. I'm not gonna have you doing this today. I'm really not. Yo, I'm not doing this with him, Jay. Yo, Jay Gibb, I'm not doing this with him today. He said go for the butterface. Yep. Nope, Josh. Nope, Josh. I will not. Nope, Josh. No, nope. The worst ones were drop dead gorgeous, horrible inside. That's how it be, though, Lou. That's how it be. They be like that. They be drop dead gorgeous, nice breasts, got the bubble gum ass, and you like, oh my God, nice feet, stay with their hair done. They poom pooms look like the top of Michael Jordan's head. You like, oh my God, this woman's amazing. Oh my God, the smell. I can only imagine what this woman tastes like. And then you start finding out what she about. You like, oh, hold on. Just because you built like that don't mean you get to talk to me like that. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Shit, crazy. Like, who you talking to? D Love, what up? I appreciate you. Good morning. Who you talking to? Because I could get any man. But then you better go get any man because maybe any man will let you talk to them like that. But I'm not letting you talk to me like that. That shit be killing me, bro. Like, no, we not. What part of the game is that? We not doing that, beloved. Who you talking to? Any man to be glad they have. Well, you better go get any man then. Where the hell any man at? If that's their name, any man, go look for any man. Because I'm not any man. Having standards is definitely a must. What attracted me to Tiff the most was what I told y'all when I met her. Tiff was sitting there quiet as just minding her business. Tiff wasn't in the club giving 10 men her numbers. She wasn't conceited. And she made time for me. Time is always important for somebody to make with you. She made time for me. Me and Tiff would stay on the phone for 3 hours. I've never stayed on the phone with a woman for 3 hours. I didn't like family members to talk to for 3 fucking hours. I stayed on the phone literally one time with her for that long till me and her had to realize, oh shit, we got to get off the phone. We both got to be to work tomorrow. Well, it was nice talking to you. Omar, my mentor, my brother. Yeah, do you know what today is? Yeah. But we made time for each other. And that's what me and Tiff made. We still make time for each other. Time is something very important, y'all. I don't care how busy you are. Make time for that person. And most importantly, also make time for yourself too. Because that's why a lot of us be crazy, because we don't have time for ourselves. Some of us spend more time at work than we do at home. And that's cool for you to make your money. But make sure if you don't have nobody to go home to, make time for yourself. Because self is always important. Make time. Now, today, y'all probably asking, it's your anniversary. What are you and Tiff doing? Well, not to be a party pooper, we probably won't do much. If our anniversary would have been when Tiff had her 2 weeks off from work, it would have been better for us because then we can go somewhere, but they ain't know where we can go. Only thing we can do on a Thursday is go hang out and come back home. Cool. Next year, we're going to probably up it up a little bit, or we'll do something late. But it ain't where you go with somebody. It's not how much money you spend. It's about time. And time is something that you can never get back. It's very important. Sheesh. 9:03 already. Anybody got any questions for me? I usually don't ask this, but anybody got any questions? You know, feel free. This ain't one of these channels where you can't ask questions, you know. I appreciate you, Lord. Thank you so much for coming through. Please come again. Please come again. Please come again. Definitely, man. Hey, Vay, man, the trolls were messing with me yesterday. What the hell was going on yesterday, Vay? My ass was on fire yesterday, boy. I felt like I owed somebody money or something. I said, did I sleep with somebody's baby mother and I don't know? Because they was on my ass literally yesterday. I said, what the hell going on? I felt threatened and unsafe. I didn't know if I should have ended my live or what. Oh, the wedding. The wedding was great. I didn't tell y'all that I messed my vows up and that I cried when I saw Tiff coming down the aisle and I tried to play it off. I didn't mention that part because I was so deep into telling everything else. But the wedding was beautiful. I don't know if y'all ever seen pictures of the wedding, but I'm actually gonna put the pictures up today. I'm gonna put the pictures up today. Yeah, I know. I know. They was violating the hell out of me yesterday. I ain't know what none of that was about. I ain't know what none of that was about, but it's okay though. All are welcome. But the wedding went great. The wedding went great. I can't complain. I can't complain. Gibson, what's going on? Yeah, the wedding was great and everything was great. I was, like I said, I was nervous as hell, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was super nervous, but I was able to get over that. You say your man better cry at the wedding. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Either and listen, don't nobody laugh at what I'm about to tell Bay. So two things is gonna happen, Bay. He either could cry because you look beautiful as hell, or he could cry because he thinking about what he gonna do to you when he gets to the house. He gonna think about what he gonna do to you when he get to the house, man. Me and Tiff, we had to reschedule our nastiness because when I got to the house, I was too drunk. Woo! Yo, I'm serious. He gonna cry. She just don't know. She just don't know. I'm gonna tear her ass up when we get in this house. I hope she got the energy for it. I'm gonna rip her new. Yo, he gonna be on some shit when he get in that crib. Oh my god. See, y'all got me acting up. Y'all got me acting up this morning. Knock it off, man. Y'all got me misbehaving this morning, but that's a story that I never really got to share too much with people, just to let them know what I was going through at the time. Husband cried. Or both. Man, listen, let me tell you something. I looked at Tiff. I told him, man, I'm gonna bust your ass tonight. But how the alcohol was set up, Jesus, different thing. Hey, when they say it's levels to this, they ain't lying. There's levels to this shit. I was like, yeah, not tonight, buddy. I see that's not gonna happen. Which is, it was all good though. It was all good. You know what I mean? Shit happens. Shit happens, y'all. It's just all about life is just all about enjoying this, man. You gotta enjoy all this because it can be taken away from you. All right, so check this out, y'all. Damn, can y'all see good? But this is what this is like one of the pictures. I don't know if y'all can see it. Uh, but this is what we look like. This is the night of the wedding. This is what we look like the night of the wedding. This is actually the wedding. This is the wedding. Y'all see me? Don't I look like a 1980s drug dealer? But look how beautiful Mrs. Duck looked. She looked so amazing. She looked amazing, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, when I mean she looked amazing, she looked so amazing when I was like, oh my God. Turn my brightness down. Uh, I don't know how to do that. Can you still see, Vay? I don't know. It's this phone. I'll fix it. I'm gonna post it anyway, so y'all see it. Yeah, yeah. That's what that's what she looked like. He said Nikki Barnes look. Yeah, I swear I look like an 80s. I swear I look like an 80s drug dealer. I had the gazelles on. I was feeling myself that day. I ain't gonna hold you. I was feeling myself. I couldn't dance the way I wanted to because I was feeling nice. I got to dance with my mother-in-law though. My beautiful mother-in-law, man. I love that lady. I got to dance with her. So yeah, we had fun. We had fun. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed life, man. Um, like I said, renewing the vows that'll come up. So we got some things we working on. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. It's a miracle for me. I'm hoping 5 more years, 5 more years after that. You know, eternity. It's not easy. Ill is what up? 15? Shit, Miss Gibson. Graduate 15, man. That's amazing. So for 5 for me is beautiful, and like I said, it's not easy. You know, I'm not perfect. I still find my times where I mess up. Josh, you got 11 in? Damn, Josh. I didn't realize you had 11 in, Josh. Damn it. We waiting on Vay, and we waiting on Illis. I'm just hoping that Illis, your husband, does not stand you up at the wedding, because I do not want you to put his ass on the first 48. Thomas, what up? Because Illis is crazy, y'all. She cool, but I don't want to see nobody, fellas. If you come across Illis, do right by her. Do right by her, please. Because I don't need to be looking up on the first 48 episode and I see a picture of Illis on there. Damn, that girl look hella familiar. Damn, I know that girl from somewhere. And I don't really know nobody in Michigan. Oh, hell no. That's Illis. Illis done messed around and caught her body. 17 years. God damn. 17 years is a lot of damn years. God dog. What's up, Seafood? I sent you the link, Seafood, if you want to come up. Yeah. All right, Rosetta. Have a good one. Be safe. Safe travels, Rosetta. Have a safe and blessed one. Yeah, so that's I actually got to post these pictures too. I'm actually gonna start doing that while I'm on here. What's up, Seafood? I sent you the link. Come on up, man. Come on up, Seafood. Come on up. Yeah, I'm chilling, y'all. Today, like I said, I got some things I'm probably gonna work on for her. So I gotta sit back and think about what I'm gonna do. I mean, so I'll think about it. Yeah, the do-rag guru, man. Thomas, what's up, man? Tommy from the Bronx, my BX brother. I gotta get back in the boxing, y'all. It's been quiet this week with me. Y'all notice I ain't did no boxing for this week. It's been quiet. Um, I'm definitely I can't do it today, anniversary day, so I'm not doing it today. My throwback Thursdays, I'm always on it, but that ain't gonna happen today. Oh yeah. That thumbnail was actually me and her going. Where the hell was we going? Matter of fact, me and her was going to a gala. Um, you know what, Thomas?
What's
I had
good?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
My mind
My
was all
mind
over.
was all Happy over. Anniversary, brother.
Thank you,
Thank
Sifu.
you, Sifu. To the
Oh damn,
honeymoon.
you might have to
You
go
might have
back
to
out
go
and come
back
back
out and
in.
come back. Who, me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got an
I got an
echo.
echo. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
Yeah,
was
we
going
was
to a
going to a
gala.
gala.
We was
We
going
was
to a
going to
gala.
a gala. That's
We was in
we
Long
was in
Island.
Long Island.
Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that night we was going to a gala. So me and her put something together real quick, and we went out. But I got to put the original picture up with me and Tiff. Uh, Y'all got to see the original picture. The original picture is, you wouldn't even notice me. I was much slimmer. Um, much slimmer. Okay, hold on. I was much slimmer in that picture. Um, so okay.
Yo,
Yo, all
I'm
right,
good.
there we go. There we go. See, food.
How you doing, bro? Happy.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good as always. So no complaints. No complaints. No, none whatsoever. Shouldn't have no complaints, right? I'm
Yeah.
alive. It's a new year. 5 years of being married. I'm still tripping off it. But I'm blessed. No
I,
complaints, man.
you see me with my mouthpiece in and my bandana because I'm stretching out the guy. I got to spar Dr. Mike today.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh God.
He's gonna get a royal ass whipping. What up, Bliss? What up, Illy?
You can't
What
just be
up,
going
Zay?
around beating people with bandanas on and you drinking coffee. This
Beautiful.
is this is
No,
not a good
T,
look.
T, T. I'm not drinking coffee. I'm on a tea break right now.
This is not a good look, seafood. This is really not a good look.
Yo, listen, bro.
Oh
Sometimes
man.
when you got to test drive the product, you know what I mean? You got to test drive the product. Got to make sure it's ready to be out there to be sold in shops. You know what I mean?
Oh man. Y'all see this, man? See what this dude is doing? See now
Yo, for those who don't know, I really fight. People don't get it. I really
nah,
fight, bro. Like
nah,
this is what I
they just
really
think
do.
that some of them just think you be capping.
Mm-mm. I get busy, bro. Like I'm telling you now, you can go on my YouTube channel see me fight, sparring. It's nothing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, if people do their homework, they'll know. There's
yeah,
plenty of
yeah,
video up on Instagram for people to see. I got videos. I got your videos. I got so many of your videos on Instagram and YouTube. All they got to do is go to my YouTube and see plenty of videos of you, Jacob,
right,
and everybody getting
right,
it in. So can nobody not say that they don't see that you're involved in boxing, because that's a whole lot of lies. Because there's a lot of
right.
videos I got with y'all before Spar Wars ended. I got at least probably 3, 4 videos of y'all getting it in. So that
Yo,
would be a
yo,
lie.
last night's sparring in the gym was incredible. Oh my gosh. The sparring that we had for Spar Wars last night was incredible. Shout
Yeah,
out to Hellgate Gyms, real talk.
y'all starting to piss a lot of gyms off in New York where your name
Yeah,
is coming up a lot, and people like, yo, we got to go to Hellgate.
yeah,
I'm like, man, you better
yeah,
go over there, go correct, because
yeah.
they fighting for their
There's
life over
definitely,
there.
yeah, it's definitely the go-to gym in Queens. Like people gotta understand, like we got guys coming from Brook. We had guys coming from all over yesterday. The work was really, really good. We even had the ladies sparring too. I'm gonna put up some clips of that today of
You know
them
what's
trying
so
to get it in.
you know what's so funny? What makes this boxing game so damn funny? I'm gonna tell you what
Mhm.
makes this game so damn funny. It's not that people be phony with you. It's that when people don't believe.
Yeah,
When people don't believe and you have to show them. And I don't even mean you putting hands on somebody. I mean, this person can get their own gym, but it ain't gonna work out for them.
yeah,
They all right as a trainer, but as an owner, they're not gonna do well. Or this guy could leave this gym, but he was more popular at that gym. But now study him going to get his own gym. He's going over to his gym. How popular he's gonna be then? And I'm like,
listen,
check
I'm
check this
I
out.
keep
Check this out though. He's gonna be 20 times more popular, really 100
mhm.
times more.
I always tell people like when I say it, like you have to believe in yourself, right? You have to have confidence in yourself in order for other people to believe in you. But I am the energy wherever I go. I'm the energy. So I'm already hyped. I'm already bigging people up. I'm already helpful. But I make it the commentating I do and all that type of stuff is just the extra added bonus. I mean, I really bug out in it. Last night I was extra like yo,
Oh
I was
no.
extra last night.
Why was you
Yo,
extra? What happened?
dude was just like, yo, who is this guy, man? yo,
He said,
they're like,
"Who
yo,
is this guy?
seafood.
Who man's is this?
Yeah,
Who
but
man's is this?"
they were like, yo, this guy just talking about when people start getting tired, like, yo, the gas is expensive in Queens, bro. You better charge it up. You better bring yo, I was following everybody.
Hey,
Everybody.
I ain't
I
gonna
didn't give
hold
a
you. That
fuck
gas
who your
is
name, what your
expensive,
name
so
was.
you gonna spend that gas. You gonna get that gas. You better get up in
Yeah.
that gym and whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah, because we doing minimum 4-minute rounds. So some people come there not acclimated to that. Like they do 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But 4 minutes is different. And you have to do three straight. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not able to fight three straight rounds, yo, why are you even in there? You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
had one of the girls, shout out to Jim X too. Jim X pulled up yesterday too. You know what I'm saying? The work is work, you know what I'm saying? So, what up, Jeff? I love being in the element because you get to meet a lot of different walks of life. And we got like all nationalities that come through, Asian, Hispanic,
yeah.
Black, white. You get all types of sparring there. Like the work is good. People walking in that gym and don't know what to expect. That's why I love it. I love it. You get the unexpected there. So you got to pull up, man. Saturday's going to be lit too. Saturday's going to be lit
I
too,
don't
bro.
know. They
So,
talking about Is it supposed to snow tomorrow? Did you hear anything about snow or rain tomorrow?
well, I mean, I kind of figured it would be because of the last few days was warm. So I'm expecting the snow,
I
so I'm
hate that
ready
shit,
for it.
man. That should be irritating me because I'm like, y'all talking about all this fake ass snow that y'all about to pay people to pick up. See, for we ain't had one decent snow day.
Yeah, true. Listen, if you can make some money on it, why not? Remember back in the day when we
That's
were
what
kids,
I'm
we used to go out
saying.
and
But
snow?
I'm waiting for
Right,
them to give us some real snow. They keep giving us this fake ass snow.
right.
I'm ready to shovel. I'm ready to use Tiff as a damn shovel just to get the damn snow up.
Yo,
Shit.
listen, you don't got to do what I got to do. You don't got to dig your car out of the driveway to do all that shit, bro. Like you just go out and just go out and about. Yo, that's a workout in itself. No
Now,
lie, bro.
listen, but I experienced doing it because when I lived in the Bronx, and I remember I lived in Eastchester, when we lived in our very first house, and my father used to have to go out there and do it. That was me and my brother. We had to go out there and help him. See, these kids
Yeah,
today are just sit and watch their parents shovel. It's like you
yeah.
got to get what? We couldn't sit there and watch that.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Crazy.
Yeah, yo, like I said,
It's crazy.
I'm looking for the snow because I figure it's gonna snow in February for sure. But let's see what happens. I personally don't want no snow. I don't want to deal with no snow.
So you better not use my
People
girls
drive
and shovel.
stupid in the snow. Yeah, they drive stupid in the snow, bro. Like it's different.
Not only that, you got these damn kids. I mean, kids are gonna be kids, but all that throwing snow, I'm not with none of that shit. I'm not with none of it.
Yeah,
Back in the
yeah,
days, we wasn't trying to kill each other when we was throwing the snow. These kids literally or knock your eye out the socket. I'm not with
yeah,
all that. I don't want to have to whoop nobody baby ass. I don't want to have to do it. So I'm not with it. I just like the snow because I'm like, oh, I can make money. If you telling me
yeah,
that you're paying, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'll get out there bundled up and I'll pick up the snow. That ain't no problem. I got no, you know what? I went to go look for CJ and them gym the other day. I didn't tell you this,
mhm.
right? I go and I say, I'm gonna go find a gym. Now, either I'm stupid or GPS must think I'm stupid.
But right. It
Because
said
that
they're in
shit took me
they're in
on a tour. That shit took me on the tour around Queens. I'm like, what
yeah.
the
It's in Middle Village, I believe.
yo, the damn GPS said go here, then make this turn, get on this train, take this bus. I told him I'm not coming.
Yo, that's Polish land, bro. That's you don't want to walk down the wrong street and run to a bunch of big ass swollen Polish dudes.
Listen, listen, I know how to put these feet to
What's good,
work.
man?
I know how to put these feet to
Uh,
work.
you hear this
I
guy?
will run.
This guy talking shit already. He don't know I'm about to whip his ass.
Seafood, see, this is the reason why you get hard sparring. This is the reason why you get a hard time getting people to spar. Because what you do is,
Listen, yeah, he talking about he took a steroid last night.
I would take one too if I had to fight you. Shit.
Yeah, he took a steroid and a growth hormone. Listen, he gonna need this energy. Oh, now he's talking about he drink horse blood. Yo, he gonna need all he can get right now. I'm telling you.
Horse blood.
I told him,
I'm not
I
about
might
to
have
play
to
with
ask
him.
for my money up front, bro, before I
Seafood, do me a favor. Take it. Don't do that to him. You supposed to
Nah.
boss
I
fair.
think it's time for him to get a test anyway because I'm trying to get him to come down to our gym. So if I get, because I
Oh
have a
yeah?
guy that he can move with, huh?
You said you really you trying to get him to come down to the gym?
Yeah, because I think we
Okay.
need to like battle test him, like get him into the sparring portion of it. You know,
Usually
I
when
think
it comes to you and your sparring, it ain't so much battle testing. It's more like
I know.
the first
Listen,
48.
McClay, I'm trying to tell him that. I'm trying to tell him that. But I told him this is gonna make you a monster. When you go
Hey,
down there and spar with us, you're gonna be a
you
monster
have
down there.
took you have took people that probably never had a street fight a day of their fucking life, and now all of
Yeah,
a sudden
yeah.
now they whooping asses in gyms.
Yeah,
Nope.
listen, that's true. I've traded a lot of squares, bro. Mike is the squares you
Yeah.
can get.
Now they walk into the gym like Seafood. We sparring today. It's like, whoa, calm down.
Oh, you're talking shit. Ah! Yo, I'm gonna whip his ass, bro.
Go ahead. I'll be here. Go whoop his ass.
Yo,
Yeah.
look at this guy. Look at that. Say it again on live, bro.
Look at him. He getting ready too.
Yo.
He getting ready.
Oh, he said there's only one prize fighter in the gym that made
Them
six
lips don't
figures on his
mind
first
me.
payday.
Them lips
You
don't
can
mind.
get
Are
this
you
word.
talking to
I'm
Beautiful?
not even shaming
Beautiful.
you.
Hold on. Beautiful. Are you talking to Seafood?
Huh?
I'm asking Beautiful. Is she talking to you? She said something about the lips. Are you talking about Seafood lips? You want to have a one-on-one conversation with Seafood? Beautiful.
Listen,
Is
come to
that
New
what we
York and you
doing?
can experience, come to New York and you can experience it full throttle. I'm bugging. But anyway, yeah, so he's gonna
Yo,
try to beat me up. He really gonna try to beat me up. That's the thing, because he's 6'3", 200 and change. He gonna hit
six
me real
three.
hard. Yeah, he's taller than me. So he's gonna,
That's not
I
a.
told him this, yo, McClay, I told him this yesterday. I said, bro, I think I might want to get my money up front because you're not
Well,
gonna want to be my friend after this.
do me a favor. I don't want this looking like Ivan Drago versus Apollo. I don't want
No,
it to
no,
look
no.
like
He's
that.
not as big as Drago. There's a guy that used to have that look just like Drago. Big 250-pound guys, like 6'5". I spawned him. I killed him too. But
Illis,
with
stop,
Mike,
stop, Illis.
Mike is my boy, so I'm not gonna kill him too much. But I am gonna give him something to think about.
Illis said Seafood and Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what they got going on. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got.
Listen,
I'm minding my business. I ain't got nothing to do with
listen.
that.
I'm not gonna get excited about out of towners yesterday until they in town. That's all I'm saying about that.
All I'm saying is
But
I don't want to see no. All I'm saying is at the cookout, I don't want to see no condom wrappers around at the
we're gonna
damn
be
table.
cooking. We're gonna be cooking.
That's all I'm
Well,
saying. I
yo,
don't want to
listen,
see
I
no
gotta get
condom
warmed
wrappers
up
at the
because
table.
my man is jumpy. That steroid must be taking in effect right now. So I gotta get warmed up. Yo, listen, he gonna try to kill me too. He gonna try to kill me. But I'm gonna do my thing. Why? All right,
Listen.
bro.
It's
Yo, you
different when
guys
it's
have a
different.
beautiful day. Be safe. Keep God first, and everything
Yes,
else will
sir.
fall into place. See Fizzle
Yes,
out. All
sir.
right. Again,
All right,
happy
people.
anniversary too, bro.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, brother.
Appreciate you. Thank
Peace,
you.
beautiful.
Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Beautiful. You see what you started, beautiful? I hope you're happy, beautiful. I hope you are happy, young lady. You see what you started? Now, I can't save you. Now, if you try to say you're not coming to New York for my cookout, I understand. I understand, beautiful. I understand. But you see what you started? I can't save you. I can't save you, beautiful. Now you're on your own. The do-rag guru, that's who you want a piece of? I can't help you. You're on your own on that one. I got love for you, beautiful. I got love for you. Got love for you. But you're on your own. You're on your own on this one. Hey, Ellis, I can't help her. I can't help her. Eric Jordan, thanks for that donation, my good brother. I can't help her. Can't help you, Ellis. Ellis, I can't help her. I can't help you. I can't help nobody. Everybody's on their own. Whatever happens to y'all when y'all come up here, you're on your own. Once y'all enter them hotels, Holiday Inns, whatever you want to call it, you are on your own. Yeah, my man, Eric Jordan's about to receive his merch, which was supposed to been got to him, but they want to take his merch and send it somewhere else. I'm like, how do you fuck up the address when I wrote the right one? Then they want to say, oh, we sorry. Sorry, my ass. Had my man not got his merch, which he hasn't got yet because it's on his way, some post office would have heard my mouth. Because this shit happens all the time. Somebody was sending me something and then asked me if I got it because they didn't see me posted. I'm like, I didn't get shit. They like, what? I'm like, yeah, I didn't get nothing. I wasn't mad with them, but I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Where's the, you know what I'm saying? Can't trust these people that's working in these places, man, because on the low, they be, if you know, you know. I ain't got to say it on the low. These people are no good, man. They be taking shit. And then here it is, they got to do an investigation. By the time you do your investigation, the person already broke out with the shit. I don't have time for no investigation. I have no time for that. Straight up. But listen, y'all, I want to thank y'all for sitting and listening to me today. You know, just a story I told about how it all began with me and Mrs. Duck. And we have a lot more stories to tell. But that was just something I wanted y'all to know. Now, I'm not going to tell that story every year. They are stealing our shit. They definitely doing that, Ellis. But if you steal my merch, this is what the problem is, right? You can't steal merch, right? Check this out. If you didn't get the merch from me and you didn't get it from Mrs. Duck, and when I see you with it, two things happen. You either went out your way to come on my page to steal a picture and think you're going to make your own merch. Guess what? We're going to be in court because I own that. We're going to be in court. Trust me. So if you don't get it from me, it can't, oh, my man sold me this. Your man, who's your man? Your man can't sell you shit. Your man can't sell you shit. So obviously you went on and you tried to go on my page to take it. Don't do it. Two things going to happen. Lawsuits and ass whipping. Don't do it. And nowadays you can't sue people because they ain't got shit. So don't do it to yourself. But I appreciate y'all. I'm going to be, well, I won't be back up here today, so I'm not even about to. The most I'll do is probably maybe a YouTube short with Mrs. Duck. I might do a YouTube short with her. If we happen to step out tonight, which we are, you'll see a video of us. But other than that, Jay Bliss, what's up, my guy? That's it. I appreciate y'all, and I really love y'all for taking the time to sit and listen to the story that I told of how it all began, you know, with me and her. So I love y'all for that. I got some things I need to do. I have actually a Zoom meeting that I got to be in, so I got to get off here. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Please enjoy the rest of y'all day. Definitely. We definitely will. Yo, I'm going to give you a call later, Illis. I'm going to call you later. Thank you, Eric Jordan. Matter of fact, just to let y'all know, I'm back on StreamYard tomorrow. So I'm going to let y'all know. I actually could have been back on today. To be honest with you, yeah, today I could have been back on, but I'm not doing that. So I'm back on StreamYard tomorrow. Morning chop-ups tomorrow morning. Anybody want the link? As far as my people that I know, let me know, and I'll send it, or we'll do something. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.